Chip.
Woo! Vlog 184, bitch!
What? Seriously?
Chris is kind of tired. We've had a pretty long day, guys. Pretty long day. But we're here, double teaming, tag teaming, Eiffel Towering, DPing this video for you guys. We're going to go over the questions that you guys left for us on my Facebook page. First one from Steve. Go over your new lifting routine. I'll have to do that in another video, Steve. Probably not the best for me to do in this one because I think I need a whiteboard, but I will get to that for sure. Kevin wants to know, are we ever going to Los Angeles? Hell yeah!
Dude, look at my ass and my straight back and my new stringer. Fuck. Wait. Repeat that question. LA. LA. Alright, now that we're on the shitty footage, we can talk about this question. Are we going to ever go to LA? We have in the past, but we will be going again. We love SoCal. We eventually want to live there. So, and to answer your question in short, yes. Yes. Yeah.
When are we coming to San Diego? That's a good question. Hopefully soon. Don't really know.
That was in the same question. Oh, SD.
Oh, there's two. Yeah,
Oh,
they want us to go to SD and LA.
We might even cover that in one trip. We'll see.
Yeah, that's true. When's the next foot video coming out? It's been a long time since I made a video about feet. So who knows, Sam?
What's the next question?
What are your current PRs? PR. My most recent good decent squat was 285 or 285. 285. 285. Oh, that's like Chris's. That's fucking. That's Chris's squat. My most recent squat was 385. Damn! Look at you! Holy shit! Fuck! Look at you!
Are you married?
Dude, this is what he considers fat, guys. All right. Yeah, it was like 385 for 5. That was recent. And my deadlift recently I haven't been able to deadlift because of my hamstring thing. And I'm just starting to get that back. And you'll see that in probably the next video. But its most recent PR was 465 for 4 or 5. And that was a couple months ago. Maybe a month ago. And bench press most recently was like 290 for 4 or 5 or something like that. Not bad. What about you, Mr. Doesn't Even Compound Lift out of 10?
Hey, PRs don't have to refer to lifting. I can down 5 pounds of food in one sitting. Next question.
When should you hire a coach for contest prep? From Joe.
Whenever you're going to contest prep. Seriously.
That's actually a good answer. That is actually a good answer. Wow. I give you props. Dude, I'm looking pretty good here, though. Look at that. Not bad.
It's almost like,
all right,
like you can decorate a piece of shit, but it's still a piece of shit.
Holy shit. All right.
Like sexy tank top,
when
nice
should you
muscles.
hire a contest prep? I mean, I honestly think the majority of people who do competitions should hire a contest prep coach. But the thing is, it's really tough for newbies out there to tell who is a good prep coach and who is a bad prep coach. The good prep coaches are all ones that at least the ones I'm aware of, are the ones that I've recommended. So it always blows my mind when people ask me about who's good contest prep coaches, and I refer them to guys like Lane Norton, Dr. Joe, Escrow, 3DMJ, TNT, Steve, and a bunch of other guys, and then they hire some totally random person. I'm just like, really? I'm like, motherfucker, why'd you ask me? You ever get that feel? You ever get that feel?
People already know in the back of their head what the answer to their own question is, but they just ask just because, but they still end up going with their own instinct. Don't you guys hate that? If you hate that shit, like this video now, bitch.
Okay. Tilapia recipes. I hella recommend just garlic, a little bit of black pepper, maybe some onion powder, and one thing I really, really like is lemon pepper. What about you?
Dude, so many ways to make tilapia actually tasty too. You can throw it on the pan, you can throw it in the oven. Yeah, dude, hit up Michael Corey, he'll help you out too.
That's very true. All right, next. Okay, shoulder tendinitis. He's dealing with this problem and he's trying to recover from it.
No, he's recovering.
Oh, and he's recovering. Well, the first thing I recommend doing is get on Google, type in mobility, WOD, space, and then type in whatever your problem is. Shoulder tendinitis, elbow tendinitis, knee, ankle, whatever it might be. Type that in because that is a reference to Kelly Starrett and his book, Supple Leopard, and so on. And generally, there's probably 5 videos out there that exist that he's made that could help you with your issue. Now, shoulder tendinitis, you could try smashing, you could try voodoo flossing, a lacrosse ball, mash your shoulder between the wall, or mash a lacrosse ball between you and the wall. Perhaps it's the rear delt that you need to lay on the ground, mash a lacrosse ball in your rear delt, working on it like that. But many different solutions to this problem. Really just depends on the source of the problem. And Kelly Starrett, his Mobility WD website, his book, can most likely help you. What do we got to say about that?
Usually the best solution for shoulder tendinitis is to pick up one of these new sexy fucking LOA stringer tank tops, motherfucker. Next question. In before, douchebag. That's not how you really solve shoulder tendinitis.
Would you ever consider swimming for cardio in the future? Hell no.
Who do I look like? Michael Phelps? No, I need some muscle. Swimming loses gain. The motherfucker eats 10,000 calories a day, and he's still that skinny. Do you think I'm going to be swimming? That's the most atrophy thing I've ever heard of in my life. I'd rather drown, seriously.
Like swimming makes you skinny. All right. How long do you recommend someone should lift to get a solid base of muscle before they shred for the first time?
Years. And that says a lot in itself, because a lot of people, you have no idea, guys, how many people contact us, Matt and I, saying, hey, I'm doing my first cut. Oh, I've only been lifting since like last week, but I'm already cutting, and I'm skinny. Like, dude, lift for years. 5-10 years.
Yeah, 5 to 10 years. What I recommend, most kids seem to start lifting weights between the age of 14 and 16. Don't compete until you're in or done with college. Especially your teen years, those are the years you want a good hormonal balance. You don't want to get super shredded in those years and possibly slightly or hop on the juice and fuck up your hormones. You're at a naturally high testosterone rate starting from, as soon as you hit puberty. Just milk out those gains. You're in school, you're busy. Bulk, lean gain. You don't need to get fat, but just grow your ass off. Then when you're in college or possibly done with college, then consider competing after you've been lifting for like 5 to 10 years. Right?
That's right.
Okay. I'm recovering from a car accident injury. That sucks. Sorry, bro. His low back is injured. He's getting back into his workouts. How should one go about it? From Ernest. Tough question. But Lavato's actually had some experience with injury. What do you think?
Yeah, personally, I've had injuries myself. How should you get back into your workout? How should you go about it? If it's not serious and you don't even think you need the medical support, I recommend doing things very slowly and avoiding anything that actually hurts and seeing if you can work your way back up. That being said, you don't want to be deloading forever, going with super low weight forever. If you feel like it's hurting for longer than it should or it's worse than it is, go seek help. But at the same time, your general physician is always going to say, oh, take 2 months off, take 3 months off, because in their mind, they don't care about gains. They don't care about aesthetics. All they care about is you staying at home, locking your door, and being safe for the rest of your life. And they're not realistic about what our goal is. So maybe a sports medicine doctor or somebody specialized in what you are going through. That's the best advice I could give in terms of that.
Ken Powers asks, do you think training 6 days a week is overtraining? It really depends on your own ability to recover and how much time you spend recovering, how long your workouts are, your overall volume, the load that you're using. If you train 6 days a week and each day you're training with 90% and above training maxes in the majority of your lifts, you are going to be, your nervous system is going to be destroyed. destroyed after you do that for a week or two. You're just going to be just working off of fumes. It really just depends on how you're training, your overall volume, the load you're using, how much, how many hours in the gym you're lifting, and getting good sleep, good, plenty of nutrients, good nutrition. So it really just depends. 6 days a week. Some people could be fine. Other people might not be fine. That's my answer. Could you do a video on sumo deadlifting? Yeah, in the future I can. Point him in the good. Do you know any videos about sumo? There's the 3D Muscle Journey generally has some pretty good videos on sumo deadlifting technique. I think sometime in the last couple months they've put a video or two up. So go to youtube.com/team3dmj. There should be some videos for you. Dan Beams wants to know if there are any mobility exercises to help improve supination, which basically, guys, that's kind of what you do in a bicep curl. So if your thumb's facing up, turn your right thumb's facing up, turn that thumb to the right. That's supination. And he has a difficult time straight bar curling, and he thinks it's due to a lack of flexibility in his fuck. How do you even pronounce that?
It's a big ass word that I don't give a shit about, but it has to do with the rotation, what's it called? Basically flexibility, and he can't supinate for a curl. Do you have mobility exercise to help improve that?
Well, the way I see it, generally it's probably from tight muscle tissue, just tight tissues, and foam rolling, I believe, can help with that, whether it's a lacrosse ball, foam, just a massage, that sort of thing. If you kind of mobilize all that tissue, roll it out, all the different tissues in your forearm and those surrounding, perhaps even your damn hand, that should probably help you with your supination, in my opinion. And also just practicing supination even without the bar, just getting that plane of motion, perhaps even putting your hand upside down, supinated on the wall, and kind of pressing your palm against it, and you could probably get a good stretch in your forearm. And practicing that every once in a while, I think that could probably help you with your supination, with your curls. Navid wants to know when I'm going to the UC Davis gym. I haven't been to UC Davis in a little while, but who knows? I know the gym there is freaking bomb. I know there's lots of LOA being repped in the UC Davis gym. So I don't know. Maybe I'll visit there sometime, guys. What exactly made you consider becoming a bodybuilder and trying to earn a pro card? That's a good question, Edward. The way I saw it, well, at least with a pro card, that's kind of like an accomplishment for a natural competitor. It puts you on the map in terms of the sport, if that's what you look at, if that's how you see it. And depending on what pro card and your own views of the sport, to some people it could be a really big accomplishment. So that's kind of the way I viewed it at first. And what made me consider becoming a bodybuilder was just my love for the gym, lifting weights, getting big, and self-improvement, and just being able to do something where all the hard work and the results only depended on my own effort. And that's especially why I liked and was drawn to natural bodybuilding, because it was all about what I'm actually doing, me, myself, and I. So what do you think about that? What made you want to become a bodybuilder? Go for your pro card and stuff.
I just started lifting after trying out for football in high school, just casually. And then you kind of see how your body's developing. You start to see a little bit of potential. And not to mention that motivates the shit out of you. So after you see your body improving, after you see those steps being taken, then you say, hey, how serious can this get? And it just kind of falls on you, and then people see potential. You find the right networking. You get connected with your coaches, and you take off from there. You try it out. You get your feet wet in competition. Next thing you know, right, you're naked on stage wearing that posing thong.
Yeah. And there's a difference between competitive bodybuilder and just a recreational, for fun bodybuilder. It really just depends where you see yourself, what you see yourself doing, and your goals. And what made you want to go for a pro card? Because I know you did one more show than I did. Well, you did a show that I didn't do in August, and Obviously, you know, a pro card would have been a cool thing. What was one thing that kind of drew you towards going for a pro card?
It's just you're involved in the sport and you're committed and you're in it to win it, just like anybody else. And I guess that's the ultimate prize, right? But the more and more we go, the more we realize how, you know, irrelevant the pro card really is, especially being that it's not like being pro in basketball or baseball where you win millions of dollars. There's no money in bodybuilding, especially natural bodybuilding. So that's just a little accomplishment itself. It's almost like getting a trophy. It's almost like your son getting a trophy in soccer that means nothing, just for participation damn near. And not to mention it even expires after a couple years if you don't compete. So you don't win money. It's really something just to say, you know, hey, I was able to achieve this. It's yeah, and it puts you up there, I guess you could say, in the top of the rankings. But at the end of the day, not even that means much. So being in the best shape of your life is definitely the most rewarding thing about the sport, not the pro card itself.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Look at
that sandwich, god damn.
Well, okay, guys, we're gonna wrap this one up because we gotta hit the sack pretty soon. It's getting pretty late. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we will carry on with more questions in the next vlog. Vlog, bitches! Thank you for watching. Till next time.
Arriba.
Been a while since I vlogged. So we're in Whole Foods again, but this time we're in the Sacramento one, and making ourselves a salad post-workout. Getting it started, guys. We're gonna start with a salad and move on to some good foods here. We're gonna eat until we get full as fuck.
Green, sun green.
But we're starting with the micros, guys. Micros. Look at it. Refeed day, 65, 450, 200. Meal 1, Pop-Tarts, 3 kinds of cereal, 12 eggs, egg white, egg substitute servings, 2 eggs, Ogus salad, plus mushrooms, pickles.
Hey, quit being a little bitch! Ogus cake!